Alright guys, I just wanted to make this real quick because I actually saw another video that kind of inspired me to do this, and I also got a new mic, and I'm just going to fix some stuff up real quick. I just got to go into a party so that way I'm not annoying everybody online. But anyways, this is going to be about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and when you see I'm going to be playing multiplayer. Obviously I'm not very high rank, but you know, you don't have to be very high rank to know anything. And I'm, in fact, like insanely low rank. But I've watched a ton of videos about this on YouTube, and I have obviously know a lot about this game, and that's actually why I don't play it. Is because I have better games to play than this piece of garbage right here. And I already say that because it's just wrong what they're doing. What they're doing with Infinite Warfare is they're pushing supply drops, and they're just doing this to make more money. Every single year, they come out with a new Call of Duty, and it's rushed, it's incomplete, and what they do is they pretty much, it's like scamming people. What they do is they have you purchase DLC to get things that should have already been in the game. They have you purchase DLC to finish the game, pretty much. To finish their own game. And that's just not right. That's what they've been doing. Let me actually turn my game volume way down. So that's better. But they're rushing this game, and they're pretty much scamming you of your money. I mean, you pay $60 to get incomplete piece of garbage, and then you pay another $60 to get a completed game. So you're paying $120 to get a completed game. And one of my biggest problems with Black Ops 3 was the exclusive supply drop weapons. Now, this is probably not true, but there's like as many now, like including melee weapons, supply drop including melee weapons, there's probably about as much supply drop weapons as there is actual weapons that you can use. So you're missing out on this opportunity, but oh wait, if you spend all this money on this game, oh, you'll get to use these weapons. And it's just, it really makes me mad, and that's what I have a fear of them doing with like Modern Warfare Remastered. I hate it, because when you don't pay money and they release, and I'm going to talk about Black Ops 3, like, pretty much for a second, but when you make people, it's pretty much pay to win at this point. When you release a gun in a supply drop, you can't have it be a bad gun, because nobody will buy these supply drops, and if it's, like, too good of a gun, obviously you'll get a ton of money, but you'll get more complaints because people will think that it's unbalanced, so they'll like nerf it or whatever. But anyways, if you get a balanced gun in there, some people may see that as their opportunity to get amazing with this gun and spend all their money on it, and that's kind of their problem. That's not like exactly what I'm talking about, but what they do, from what I've seen, is they'll release what's called the nail gun, the Dissector, I think it was called, that shut the blades. These guns were absolutely insane, and you either didn't get to experience them because you had to pretty much pay to use them, or you did get to experience them but nobody else did. And if you didn't get to experience them, and you're like me and you're not willing to pay money for these garbage supply drops, then you're kind of left out. You're missing half of the content that should have already been in the game. It's just awful, and they've added, I think it was like 600 new things to these supply drops. 600. And so many of them are commons. They're not like epics or anything. It's insane. It is honestly crazy. Just imagine. Let's say you were grinding to get this one epic for this gun that you always use, and it's like your favorite gun, but you're not willing to pay money. You paid $60 for this game, and that's all you want. If if even 60 bucks. I don't know what you got or how you got it, but let's say you got it at release and you've been grinding to get this. Well, you're screwed because of this update. They added, as Prestige said, a year's worth of content in one day. A year's worth of content. First of all, supply drops I don't think should be in the game to begin with. Like Prestige said, I miss grinding for those camos, and you can grind for these camos, but they're so ugly. Why? Why not grind for a ugly camo when you can spend money and get a really cool one? I obviously don't spend money, but that's what they're doing to the community. They're scamming us. I would call it scamming. You're literally getting ripped off of your money for something that you shouldn't be. You're getting sucked in to purchase these things that you clearly don't want to purchase. It's clear as day. It's plain obvious. And the community will literally tell Infinity Ward they hate this. Or not necessarily Infinity Ward, but Treyarch and everybody over at those studios. And nothing will change. A great example of this. Well, hold on. Well, let me say something. Alright. Remember when the Infinite Warfare trailer came out and everyone hated it? I definitely do. I will never forget that. The Infinite Warfare trailer came out and everyone hated it. And they kind of started getting some pre-orders. They were very, very low. Look at us right now. Everybody has this game. Now, I didn't go out and start hating on Infinite Warfare. I obviously thought it was a bad game, and that's why I only got it for Christmas, because I didn't even want it super bad for Christmas. I was just like, if I can get it, great. If not, that's fine. And so it's not like I was like dying to get the game, and I wasn't a big hater on it. I just didn't think it'd be very good, because it's another space game where they shove their scams down your throat to get you to buy some gay little supply drop just to get your favorite new camo or your favorite new gun or whatever. And it's just, as I'm going to be quoting Prestige's video a lot. If I remember, I'll try and link it into the description after this gets uploaded. But they're essentially, it's a big slap to the face to everybody who wants to play this game normally. If you're like me and you don't play Infinite Warfare constantly, then it's not the biggest deal to you, but when you hop on and you've got some guy tricked out with all this stuff and you can just tell he just kind of bought some stuff, you know how annoying that is. You just want to hop on and play. You can't do that anymore. If you grind, what are you grinding for? A camo? You don't unlock, like in Black Ops 3, you could be a level 1 player, spend $100 on the game, and bam, you're amazing. You're decked out. You have all these new guns that do all these crazy, insane things. And if you're just like me and you play every once in a while, you're getting screwed. Grinding, yeah, you can get these crypto keys, but why grind for a month? Every day when you have free time, you play this game, you get to Master Prestige, not necessarily a level 1000 like in Black Ops 3, but Master Prestige. You're grinding, and you finally get that, let's say you wanted the crowbar, and you finally get it, and you're like, oh, that's so cool. Why do that when you can spend however much money and just get it right away? That's essentially what they're doing, and they're kind of just shoving you, or they're kind of slapping you in the face with this, oh, buy now instead of grinding, when reality, grinding, why grind in this game? Why play it as much as you can? And why do that? And I just kind of said this, when you can just spend some money on the game and get it. And that's what they're trying to show you. They're trying to give you the side of, oh, just spend a little money on the game and get what you want. When in reality, you probably won't get what you want, but you know, it's just kind of how it works. I'm doing awful this game, but it's just sad what Call of Duty's coming to. Even in Modern Warfare Remastered, all of the camos that everybody likes, they're in the supply depot or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't played Infinite Warfare in a while. I've been playing some other games that I got for my birthday. And it's just so sad. And you guys are probably thinking right now, like, oh, I don't see you grinding and experiencing this. Well, I grinded to... I guess you could say I grinded in Black Ops 3. When that contract first came out, I wasn't really playing Black Ops 3 at the time. I had it, and I was only like Prestige 1. I just didn't enjoy playing Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3 is still probably my least favorite Call of Duty to this day. Maybe we'll see how Infinite Warfare handles. It could be the worst Call of Duty of all time. But okay, what the heck, fam? I roasted that guy and they know it. That was so gay. But I just feel that if you pay your hard-earned cash, which obviously if you're like me, it's not yours, it's your parents', but sure. So you pay money to get a game that you expect to be finished and good when you only do that by paying. It's like buying 2 games to get 1. That's the same thing as going to the store, like a grocery store, getting like all the food for the week, like milk, eggs, and stuff, and having to buy double that to actually get what you're getting. It's like going to the store, buying a carton of eggs, like 12 eggs, and only getting 6. You kind of understand what I mean? It's like you're getting half of what you're supposed to be getting. It sucks. It's really bad, and each game is like a copy of the last one. This thing has like these rigs, I think they're called. They're so stupid. It's literally like a specialist. Some of them are like direct copies. My controller, dude. Controller is all messed up. I think it's good, but you're doing all these insane things. It's just, it sucks. It's bad. You're getting scammed of your money, and it's not okay. Now, trying to focus on the positives, let's look at them. You're buying a game that I honestly am trying to think of some positives right now. You're somewhat getting what you're expecting. I didn't think I would Infinite Warfare when I saw the trailer. I wasn't a massive hater because trailers are definitely, game trailers and movie trailers and any like promotion for anything is usually pretty deceiving. They try to show you the best things, which isn't always honestly true, and that's obviously kind of how it works. But that was gay. But when you kind of see a futuristic game like this, you pretty much know the basis of what's going on. Like, fucking shit. Currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Alright, sorry, my network is just terrible. Where's this guy? I'm gonna freaking toast him. Where you at, boy? Where you at, boy? Where you at? Got him. Toasted. Get toasted, fam. But when you play these games, I don't know if it's still recording, but oh, okay. When you play these games, when you see these trailers, you kind of get the idea of what it's gonna be like. Everyone who hates Infinite Warfare kind of knew from the trailer that it wasn't gonna be this awesome Modern Warfare 2 loving game like that everybody loves. Now, to add on to that, like I said earlier, some decisions, or sometimes that opinion changes over time. I know that a lot of people enjoy Tactical Team Deathmatch. I played it and I thought it was okay. Oh, wrecked some. But back to Infinite Warfare. I've been discussing Black Ops 3 too much. I just hate Black Ops 3 so much. And zombies, they definitely screw us, but pretty much to kind of sum up everything I've said, when you... Oh, get back here, you little gay boy. When you buy a game, you expect to get everything that there is for a game. Obviously, DLCs, I'm not a fan of them, but they are like... Oh, I thought that was a normal guy, but they are like not the worst thing in the world. But when I get a game, I expect it to be full, have enough content for me to be able to play the game daily or however often I want and enjoy it, and not have to be like, this is it. Like, this is Call of Duty. They rush the game out every year, and it's the same as the last one. The only big jump that they really did was Advanced Warfare. Not the biggest jump, or that's not the biggest jump I've seen in a game franchise, but you know, pretty big nonetheless. And a ton of people hated Advanced Warfare. I personally kind of liked it just because I was really good at it. I would just finesse people online, but now it's the same thing. It's literally no different. If you want the new Call of Duty, play the last one. If you want Infinite Warfare and you can't pay the however much money it is right now, go buy Black Ops 3. You're getting pretty much the same thing. And it's just funny how people are sucking off Call of Duty like it's some masterpiece of a game, when in reality, to me at least, it is not. It is just repetitive. It's boring at this point. It's just awful. And like in Infinite Warfare, they're trying to bring back these classic guns. This does not really remind me of an Intervention that much. I played Modern Warfare 2. I know people are going to be like, oh my god, you sound like you're 3. I played Modern Warfare 2. This does not... It has the... vaguely the right model, but that like cord sticking out. This barrel is like super narrow. The scope looks weird. This is somewhat close to the Spaz 12. Obviously, they're not going to do exact remakes. What is just what? I guess that's kind of close. They're somewhat close, but like, just stop. You're bringing back these guns, and people, I don't know why they bring back some of these guns. Like, why would you bring back the Intervention? It's obviously going to be like, people are going to freak out, and it's not going to be as good, and you're letting your fans down. But people, again, they're making profit off of it. People are going to probably come out and buy this game, and thinking, oh, wow, they're even bringing back classic guns? I gotta get it. It's awful, and I had some faith for Modern Warfare Remastered, and I still do. It's not a bad game, but there's just something about it with this new supply drop. It doesn't feel like how it used to, and I know that just because it's like brand new and stuff, it's not gonna feel the same. But I don't know. It's a good game. Modern Warfare Remastered is genuinely an actual good Call of Duty. But these old Call of Duties used to just have like, when each one came out, you were excited to play. Obviously, when you get a new Call of Duty, you're like, oh sweet, this is gonna be so much fun to play. But it's just disappointment. Whereas in the old Call of Duties like MW2, MW3, when you played them, I remember playing MW3 campaign for the first time, thinking, oh my god, if that, like every new mission, I was just thinking, what are they gonna do? Alright guys, I'm gonna stop it here. So, see ya.